How are you guys doing? Man, we haven't had a chit chat video in a long time. So, how's everybody doing? I've been doing pretty good. Lots of shifting. Lots and lots of shifting. Since about January, I feel like my life has just really opened up. Really opened up. Really opened up. So a lot of changes, and a lot of this energy just came through so fast. I'm sure you guys felt all of that too. Came through very fast, ushered in whirlwinds of change, and now here we are. We are sitting in the middle of our strawberry full moon, which is in Sagittarius, and bringing in all of this beautiful energy. It's literally like your dreams are at your fingertips. It's all right here. The manifestational powers that are here this week are insane, you guys. And I really wanted to talk about that so we can begin to use that to our benefit. One really beautiful way to begin to focus on manifesting a lot more in this energy is keep your vibe high. If you're not positive programming and you're still having a lot of rough days, positive programming is going to be your jam. A lot of positive affirmations, a lot of uplifting content. Turn off the radio, turn off the TV, turn off the news, turn off all of that stuff. Stay away from, if you have to go through like a 21-day detox of negativity or whatever it is, just go ahead and process your way through that, because focusing on lifting your vibration is going to usher in everything that you feel like you're missing in this right now moment. So it's all right here for us. We have the full moon today ushering in all of this massive amount of change, showing us that our dreams can come true. It's right here at our fingertips. And then Friday, we have the summer solstice, which is just opening up this gateway of amazing energy that we're going to be in this summer, you guys. If you're not excited yet, definitely get excited, because this is just going to be one cool summer. Last summer, I think a lot of people were still getting used to the energies and what they felt like in the body, what it felt like, in your day-to-day waking moments, ushering in that higher consciousness, that higher vibe, that higher version of you. So last year was a little bit different than this year is going to be. This year, things are going to be much more tangible. The 21st, like I said, is going to be the summer solstice, and we are also going to be receiving some major influxes of energy at that time. I'm really looking forward to that, kind of trying to set my mind right now on what kind of practices I want to have throughout the week and what kind of tools I'm going to use to kind of propel myself forward in this energy, so I can really be that conscious co-creator that I intend to be in every moment. So that's going to be really cool. So between the 17th and the 21st, this energy is really going to be pushing you in all the best ways. So if you're feeling a little purgy, if you're feeling a little prickly, if you're feeling really tired and exhausted, just know that it's going to move its way out. This is just going to be an intense week, but I think that if you are utilizing your tools and putting forth that intention on shifting through all of this and trying not to get in your head too much if it does get intense on those days, but really just setting your intention on where you want to go this week, it is going to be amazing for us. So I'm really excited about that. Because this is such an auspicious week too, I am going to be doing some specials on my sessions, and I will post about that here in a little bit. I do that a lot when we have a really big energy coming in. And the reason that I do that is because during this time, it is so fun for me to interact, to really just these are the people that are really working with the energy too, you know, and I feel this synchronicity within our co-creation in these sessions, and I feel the energy during this week really lining up and showing itself in the sessions, and it's just a lot of fun. So I am going to be doing discounted sessions this week, and like I said, I'll post more about that tonight, but this video is primarily just to say hi, let you all know that I'm right here with you. I'm going through all of these shifts. All, you know, some days in the last couple of months, the energy has been so beautiful and so loving and supportive that it just feels like we really can do anything at this point. And then there's other days where that energy kind of backs out and we have to stand on our own 2 feet. And in those moments where you feel alone, and in those moments where you feel like you are kind of just being hung out to dry, you have to know that this is the time that Source is saying, use what I've given you. Stand up. Stand on your own 2 feet. Utilize your tools. Go take a nap if that's all you got, you know, but do what you can. Do what you can in this energy, and know that it'll pass and shift into something really beautiful. A lot of times we'll go through these clearings and then it's literally within days, it's like, oh, that's what that was. That's what that was. I moved it. I feel it release. I feel, you know, I can feel the movement of energy again within my body. So, I hope you guys are all doing good. I just had a huge transition career-wise, and so I'm a lot more available. I was able to open up my schedule. I'm now available in the afternoons, where before I was not. I was mainly available in the morning and early afternoon, but yeah, I'm open. I'm ready. I'm ready to play. I've been doing a lot of playing lately. A lot of just playing in this energy. I'm sure, oh my gosh, Teresa probably thinks I'm crazy. I will just dance. I mean, today, what did we went to Walmart to get bird seed, and I just started busting a move, and she and everybody else was like, oh, what is that chick doing? But, summer hair don't care, right? Oh, it's just fun. It's just fun to have fun. So I hope you guys are doing that too. Don't forget about that. Oh my gosh. Joy on this path can be very elusive when you get so focused on who's my guide, what's my purpose, what's my mission, how am I going to move into it? And then all of a sudden you take a break and you're like, whoa, this isn't fun anymore. So, yeah, I guess I'm kind of just throwing in a good reminder to have some fun. We can get very focused and serious in what we're doing, because let me tell you, this mission isn't a joke. Y'all know that anyway, but it's not. This mission is no joke, but we're here and we need to have fun while we do it. So make sure you're taking some time out for that too. Yeah, that's really about it, you guys. I hope you're doing good. I'm going to hang out here in the backyard for a little bit, water my tomatoes, try and get this grass to grow. And yeah, take in some more of those light codes. Oh, last night, I still have to sit down and write about what I got last night. It was the craziest thing. They were giving me these visuals, and this was definitely in a dream state, but I remembered it, which I don't normally do. I don't dream a lot. And I've been told by Auxil that it's because I'm out, like, basically doing mission work. I travel. I'm a traveler. I am a interdimensional traveler. That is just what it is. I do that in my wake state. And I realize that now. I do that in my wake state. I do it in an astral state. And I definitely do it in a dream state. There is a place in particular that I go that I did not realize for the longest time is the same visual that I was given regarding this 5th dimensional meadow that I go to when I meditate and where I take my clients during our quantum healing regression sessions. And it is just so cool. And I remember this probably happened, I mean, probably like 10 years ago. But I was sleeping and I was soaring through the air and I'm flying and it's in the universe and it felt like a roller coaster. I mean, I was up, down, all over the place. And I went to this planet. I don't know where it is even now. My hair's all crazy. I really don't know even now where that was, but it was a huge meadow, green, big oak trees lined around the outside, and in the middle, kind of up in the front by the tree line, there's kind of like this stage or podium. And in my dream, I stood at this podium as Jesus Christ himself, like literally. Well, I guess I should say what we have been taught to envision Christ as, because that's what we looked like, right? And I say we because we all looked like Christ. That's the key to this dream, which I thought was so beautiful. And back then I didn't understand. I was like, why am I Jesus? Why are all these Jesuses here? Like, I really didn't get it. And this one thing just keeps standing out and standing out and standing out. And it is this meadow. And I stand on this platform and I'm basically giving feedback on my ascension process and my life to or my experiences anyway, to other Christs, to other Jesuses, right? To the other Jesus that are there. But I now understand that in that dream, so I now understand in that dream, I was seeing a visual that was representing the frequency of the Christ consciousness that I was experiencing, if that makes any sense. So, and I know that now. I didn't know that then. And I was really like, why were they Jesus and I was Jesus? You know, it was just so confusing, but it felt so real and it was very lucid and vivid. It was not a normal dream. This was definitely like an information dream. But that meadow is what was given to me for meditation. And I was told that is just a fifth dimensional meadow. It's a meadow that exists in Nova Gaia, and I go there during my meditations and play in that energy. I envision a rainbow bridge that takes me there, and then there's also other portals in this meadow. There's a rainbow bridge portal that'll take us to really any dimension that we want to go to. These rainbow bridge portals, they really do exist. And when you tune into that energy just by focusing and placing your consciousness on it in a meditative state, it will transport you. So yeah, and then there's a pond, like a swimming hole, but it's a cavern and it's full of all of these crystals, and we go down in there, but that's the same exact place as where I was in my dream with all these Jesuses when I was traveling. So yeah, definitely this last year come to the understanding that I'm definitely an interdimensional traveler, and I carry consciousness with me to share stories, right? To share stories, not history, because there's a huge difference in the fifth dimension. You don't learn about history because your inner history, your own soul's history is all that really matters. And you have full access to your Akash by going within. So we don't have history in the fifth dimension the way we do in the third dimension. But what we do have in the fifth dimension that I think is kind of a forgotten thing here in the third is stories. We share a lot of stories in these elevated spaces. And what we do when we share these stories is it inspires other beings that are listening. It kind of gives them new ideas on how to create their own experience. And it's just a really cool way to co-create. So I love that. But anyways, I am getting completely sidetracked. The light code that I was given last night in my dream, it just looked like a bunch of little mazes, and it looked like pyramids that had mazes inside of them and like all this stuff. And when I asked what it is, they said it is Mayan light code. So I got excited. I was soaking it in. I could see all this color prism coming through. It was really cool. So I would love to hear about y'all's experiences. What are you going through? That's great. Like, what story can you tell about your ascension this past few months that might inspire somebody else? Because I think those are the stories that we really need to share. Ones of hope, ones of ascension. There's so many people waking up right now. Oh my gosh, you guys. And while they're trying to figure things out, I just think it's such a beautiful thing to start to tell our story, but tell our story in a positive manner so that people can feel encouraged and hopeful along this path. Doing inner work, self-reflection is not easy. And there's a lot of people, even within our family of light workers, that still have a hard time really digging into that kind of stuff. So it is such a great way for us to inspire and empower each other to really tell our stories of upliftment and ascension and growth, overcoming the matrix, you guys, because these people are going to need to hear our stories. I mean, we need to hear these stories, So I just think it's really important to share. I know I've rambled through this video. I just miss you guys, and I was really excited to jump on and say hi. So I'm going to go play now. I know I've already said goodbye like 5 minutes ago before I got distracted by my dreams. Also, I did this video on my phone, so thanks for putting up with all the wobbles and whatever else. I mean, there's probably airplanes and birds going on out here, and I'm just not paying any attention. So I hope you guys are well. Yeah, focus this week, like really focus and feel good about what you're focusing on, because we are really moving quickly right now. So anywho, I love you. I love you all. Thank you all so much for being so supportive of my pages, my Instagram, my YouTube, my website, and here on my Facebook. I mean, people are sharing content left and right. It has just been such a kind of beautiful unraveling, us all coming together and really doing this together. So I'm really excited about that. Look out for my posts tonight. I'm going to be posting here probably in an hour or so about that session discount for the next week. So you don't have to book it this week. You just have to purchase it this week, and we can book however far out you need to. We'll look into my calendar. So that's awesome. It's just, we want to come together and co-create during this auspicious time. And whenever we set the date, it's always perfect. It's like the second we get there, everything's lined up exactly how it's supposed to for you to receive what you need. Whether you choose a channeling session, the BQH, which for those who are unfamiliar with all of that, it's very similar to the QHHT that you see. The only true differences is I do a lot of energy work. I channel during the sessions. It just really depends on where you're at. So, yeah. And then I would really, really love it if you guys would start sharing some stories with people, the people around you. Start telling them about how it feels to just come to this understanding that there's so much more than what we've been told. I think just as a collective, we need to be more open and vulnerable with our lives and sharing our experiences with people in a very open and not judgmental way. And I was thinking about this the other day because it's like we're in the perfect space for that. We have worked through so much of our stuff. We are all in this space, this is the no judgment zone, just like Planet Fitness. And we can share these stories with people and really start to uplift them. And so I guess this is what I'm trying to get at. When we're online talking about how hard our ascension path is all the time, it doesn't make people kind of want to do it. You know what I mean? Like when you talk about how bad you feel and how tired you are and how you can't get through this and that and the other thing, and that's all you're kind of putting out there on the internet, people see that from us. And I just think it's not about caring what other people think per se in that egoic kind of way, but we are all teachers. And as a teacher, you want your content to be appealing to your students. You want them to want to learn what you're learning. And I just feel like we put kind of like this negative spin on something that's so flipping beautiful. Even in our darkest moments, we always wake up to the sunshine. So I love you guys. I keep rambling and rambling and rambling, so it really is time to go, but I will see you soon. Okay? Bye.